Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are back in business filming with a camera, not my phone. My gosh, I'm so sorry for the quality of the last few videos, but I didn't want to stop filming completely. But I'm so happy to be down here with my studio lights. This one is all wonky. There we go. And with my camera, and I'm so excited for today's video, which is going to be a late, but not as late as usual, Partners in Cream update. This project was created by Steph and DaLin from Outward Processing. They are of course linked in my description box, so please do check them out if you haven't already. This project is a smaller one, but we're only working on cream or liquid makeup items, and I just missed this project so much. I didn't do it last year. I needed to squeeze it in this year, so I'm just going to hop right in. I have decided that weighing products is just not for me. My scale fluctuates too much, and not only because it doesn't have a decimal, it's a kitchen scale. I do use it for baking. I am experimenting with sourdough and stuff, so I have a use for it. That was the intended use for it, but I don't feel like buying a scale that does decimals. So I was weighing products in this project, and I just don't think I'm going to do that anymore because, for example, the blush I'm working on went up 2 grams last time, and so did the foundation. So it's just not consistent, it's just not worth it, and it makes me feel discouraged when I should be happy with my progress. I'm going to kick it off with a bang. I was working on the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Blaze. I used this 5 total times in this project, so once or twice since the last update, and I did successfully hit pan in this, which feels so good. This is very old. It's cracked not because it's drying out, but because it got smashed in shipment a very long time ago. But this is kind of a deeper antique gold kind of shade. Not my favorite, but I am happy to have gotten even more use on this and now have an extra pan in my collection. I will be rolling something in to replace this, but we'll talk about that at the end. We'll continue on with the ColourPop Super Shocks. This is a blush technically in the shade Too Cool for School. I'm using it as a bronzer, and I do have a 20 use goal on this. I don't know if you can see like the dip. I have used this quite a lot. I've used it 11 times to be exact. I don't remember how many I used it as of last month, but I am at 11 out of 20 uses on this. I think I should be able to meet my goal on this for the next update and then roll in a new cream bronzer. I want to rotate through and get good use out of my cream bronzers before the itch to buy a new one is getting me too bad, because I know once the weather warms up, all of the cream and liquid products are going to be calling my name, and I really need to use this project to rotate through the products I already have. The cream blush I have in this project is Milk Makeup Work, and I also have a 20 use goal on this. This is just a little one that came as a Sephora birthday gift one year. I have only used this 8 out of 20 times. I'm just not reaching for it that much. Also, the packaging on this broke in the same way it did for the mini bronzer, so I cannot scroll this up. I can still use it for now, but very quickly this is going to become unusable in this packaging. Now, I depotted my bronzer into a compact, which I still have in my declutter bin because I haven't filmed a declutter in a really long time. This went bad so fast after taking it out of the component. And I just know that's going to happen with the blush. It's not my favorite color. Like, I like it and the formula is fine, but it's not a favorite. And so once I can't comfortably get it out of here, and it was a free gift, like free Sephora gift, I think I'm just going to declutter it, because if I scoop it out of here, not that I'm sure this isn't like completely airtight, but as soon as I scoop it out of here, it's going to expire so fast. The bronzer, when it went bad, gave me horrible breakouts on my cheeks. It's just not worth it. So I was pretty disappointed that that happened like between last update and this update, and probably contributes to me not really reaching for it that much. I'll do the 20 uses as best I can, and we'll go from there. I have two finish goals. The first is my Cover FX blurring primer. I did hold this up and I can't really see to make a new line. Despite having used this 7 times since the last update, I've used it a total of 69 times. And I feel like I'm making good progress. I enjoy this as a pore filling primer. It is not my absolute favorite, but that is good because that means once this is gone, it's out of my collection. I won't be repurchasing it, and I am confident that I could have this finished. The foundation, however, this is the L'Oreal Lumi. I've only used this 4 times. I think as of the last update, I hadn't used it at all because I was focusing on my Smashbox Halo Tinted Moisturizer. I've been mixing this with my Pure Tinted Moisturizer to lighten the color a little bit, and I've been liking that a lot. It is what I have on my face today. I am looking very glowy, but it's 10:30 at night and I've had my makeup on for a very long time. So please excuse that. But it's holding up really well, like surprisingly. Yes, I could use some blotting powder, but it's not breaking apart. So I'm pretty happy with that. This is very old. It hasn't been breaking me out or anything. Again, I'd like to finish it. But only 4 uses. I'm not able to make a new line, which I wasn't really expecting to. But those were the updates for the 5 products I'm working on in Partners in Cream. We're rolling out the Super Shock Shadow in the shade Blaze, and I thought, you know what, let's keep the momentum going. I've hit 2 pans in Super Shocks already this year. Let's go for a third. I wanted something a bit green, but also one of my older Super Shocks. I do have some green ones that are newer, but for March, green. But also keeping in mind that I'm probably not going to hit pan on it before the end of this month. So something that can take me, you know, into a month or 2. So I grabbed out Telepathy. Also a Kathleen Lights collab, also very old. Blaze was as well. This one is definitely underutilized in my collection, but it's super pretty. It's still creamy, though not as creamy as it once was. It is a very intense chartreuse color. I think this is going to be really fun with some green mattes that I'm going to be pulling in, and I think this is going to be stunning. I'm so excited to use it. I'm going to guess this is going to take a bit of work because it's not as creamy. It felt a little more stiff in there, and there's no dip, nothing really happening in here already, whereas Blaze had quite the head start. But I am excited to get some use on that. So for the next month's update, I think it's a refresh, but I don't really know if I feel like I need to refresh anything because I have a combination of hit pan, finish, and usage goals. But I would like to have met, my 20 use goal on this. I think I have 9 more uses. Is that what I said? So I'll feel really good if I have my 20 uses on that. My skin has been behaving itself, knock on wood, because I've had a lot of skin issues over the last couple of weeks, and I'm just excited to dive back into my makeup. But I'm going to stop rambling and have a shorter video for once. You'll have to let me know how you are doing, if you're doing the Partners in Cream project pan as well. Let me know if you're happy to be back down here in my filming space with my camera, because I really am. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!